I believe that, first of all, the private sector should continuously engage with the government and understand that government really cares about what they're doing and cares about their growth. And the other aspect is when we talk to them, we want to understand how are they doing. Are they doing fine? Could they do better in their businesses? Can they make more money than they're making currently? And if not, what are the obstacles? What are the challenges? Can we collectively bring those challenges to an end by addressing them? We also use this flat platform to bring all the stakeholders in one room. So it's not just the Rwanda Development Board that we represent, but also we bring the governor of the central bank today. He was here, the Commissioner General of the Revenue Authority, the Private Sector Federation, which is representing the private sector, the chairman. We bring CEOs of banks. And all these people are very important stakeholders for these business people, so they can answer questions and engage with them. The end result, we hope, is that we will have a better understanding of how we can serve the private sector of Rwanda better, how we can inspire young CEOs like the ones we had today to dream bigger and achieve even more, because when they do, they help us drive the economic growth rate that we want as a country.
I believe government supported me a lot because the first thing to give me the confidence, because for the first time I started, I got a chance to be part of the youth connect, yeah. So and other also government programs. So that gave me confidence and supported me in terms of finance, in terms of even knowledge, entrepreneurship knowledge. So and importantly is the environment, because when you see the young people in Rwanda, because when you get a chance to meet, like you come to this CEO forum, you meet, let's say, somebody who is successful, you feel like I can make it as well. So the environment the government gave me and the support, it's really helped me to be who I am today.
When I started my company, I did training via Skype, and I received training from a foreigner. Once I got started, I got lucky and I was awarded on a national level by the government a cash prize of 5 million francs. And I started my factory from there, and I was also able to go for more trainings. The roundtable discussions between the young entrepreneurs, the government officials, and the private sector players are looking to tackle the challenges in the sector as well as look at the opportunities.
I can say that we don't have yet a young entrepreneurs policies that are affecting, it's affecting the young startups companies. To access the land, for example, to set up your industry is very expensive, because a special economic zone is very expensive to get there. And if we get policy, or if we get a special economic zone for SMEs, for startups, it can make a really change in and also attracting more young people to start their own business.
Here in Rwanda, it is a bit complicated to get training, especially in what I do, which is make wine from beetroot, and it requires someone to go abroad. One of the main challenges that I face is finding quality packaging. Most people in the processing sector are always complaining about it as well. And at the moment, I have an open market in China, which I do not satisfy due to lack of proper packaging. The government has helped us a lot, but there are some challenges that we face, and it usually takes longer to get solutions.
If I want to start a business, where can I go to get information how to start a business? What comes the first and what comes last? We don't know this yet so far. And our proposed the solution was creating a mentorship and coaching programs for startups. If you want to start a business, at least there is a place where you can go and get information about the business you are going to start, the market information, the available opportunities, and even incubation centers.
With the stated hindrances, what is the way forward for these entrepreneurs? Do investors play a role they are expected to?
I think, you know, again, access to capital is a big part, and investors bring a solution to that. But I think in this context, investors need to go an extra mile. I think they have to be truly invested in the young people, in the young business, to provide more than the capital, to provide mentorship, to provide training, so that those young people can truly advance. I think, you know, they have to be willing to also take that risk and to really see the potential and work with the young people to advance these ideas. So it's not really typical investment. It needs to be a bit more intentional and truly a partnership with the young people.
First of all is to inculcate the culture of entrepreneurship to the young people right from school. It's taught in school. And also teaching them how to start business, how to start small and grow with your vision, but also training them and teaching them by doing ourselves, saving. Showing them how to save, especially the program that the government has started of saving for long term. So we are encouraging saving, especially for the young people, so that they can get the money that they need from the bank, because unless we save, the interest rate will never be low at the levels that we all want. We are also working with the ministry in charge, with also RDB, to provide more mentorship with the industry players. Those who are experienced to be the ones to mentor them.
There can never be enough funding. There can never be enough affordability in funding. But we've done a lot to improve that as well. We have, of course, our commercial banks. They use the commercial normal lending rates. But government has the Development Bank of Rwanda. It's called BRD, which looks at better interest rates. They have an export growth facility. They support entrepreneurs that are going to substitute imports by producing in the country. They help them get grants. They help them get better interest rates from what is on the market. We have the Business Development Fund that gives guarantees up to almost 3/4 of a loan to people that young SMEs that are in priority sectors that go to the banks. And so we've really worked hard to improve funding, improving the terms and conditions of funding. But funding is always going to be something that we need more of.